Wow. Hold up now. Green Bay Packers via the Jets in projected Aaron Rodgers trade, Hendon Hooker. Now that's interesting. Let's read a little blurb, see if there's some insight here. Everyone remembers the Packers future-proofing Aaron Rodgers at the end of his career when they drafted Jordan Love in the first round of the 2020 draft. Not as many remember the Packers future-proofing him at the beginning of his career when he drafted Brian Brom in the second round of the 2008 draft. Hooker could easily be the same thought process for Jordan Love. The latest is that this Jets-Aaron Rodgers thing isn't going to happen until draft day. That's now the prevailing thought, is that because that second round pick that the Jets are going to covet, they don't want to move it until draft day. Don't know if I believe it, but that's now the latest information, is that this now is going to be a draft day trade when it comes to the Jets and Aaron Rodgers. So maybe this is part of that process, because the Jets would give up the 42nd pick. Oh, the Jets would, let's see. Let's just make sure. Yeah, that's the pick the Jets got from the Browns in the Elijah Moore deal, okay? So we got that there. So if the Jets give that up to the Packers allegedly will select Hendon Hooker with that second round pick to future-proof, to back up, to push, to motivate Jordan Love. Now that's some tea I have not heard. And now if you look again, both of those picks, allegedly, according to Pro Football Focus, are going to the Jets. So now let's go back. Let's keep looking this up. So now that's 42 and 43 going to the Packers. So is this going to be a draft day deal? Because that's what some of the, I won't call it reporting, but that's what some of the innuendo has been. Definitely in some of the group chats I've been in, and definitely some of the people that I've seen on Twitter who may be close to this to the situation, but aren't necessarily willing to go out there and officially report what's going on. So Jets allegedly moving both second round picks to the Packers for Aaron Rodgers. And then we have the Packers with one of those picks allegedly targeting Hendon Hooker. But again, this goes in straight contradiction to the latest report we have today of that Hendon Hooker on plenty. Who knows what plenty means? Plenty could be 2, plenty could be 3, could be 5, could be 20. But according to, James Palmer of NFL Network, plenty of NFL teams have Tennessee QB Hendon Hooker ranked as the 3rd QB prospect in this upcoming draft. So for the Packers to potentially get someone who they might have as 3rd on their board in the second round with one of those picks that they're going to acquire in a potential deal for Aaron Rodgers, that's a huge swing. I won't say that's a huge win. That's a huge swing for Murphy in that front office there in Green Bay. Jets are getting cold feet about A-Rod. I don't know about that. The deal's happening, Boogie Down. The deal's happening. I don't think the Jets are getting cold feet. I think now, because of the posturing that the Jets and the Packers have done, if we're to believe some of the innuendo on the timeline and stuff that's been circulating through back channels, now it's looking like it's going to be a draft day deal. So I'm not going to sit out here and say, remember where you heard it first or whatever, but just understand that this thing is fluid and it's moving. Potentially this deal can go down on draft day when those second round picks that could potentially be moved for Aaron Rodgers are actually in play. So right now, in theory, the Packers could be scouting with the notion that they're going to have picks 42 and 43. I don't really see anything special out of Jordan Love. I mean, I don't think we've seen enough to even warrant that. I'm not sitting here saying he should be the franchise QB. He should be QB1. I think he'll be QB1 by default, even if they take Hendon Hooker. Or even if they take another QB, who knows what they might do with these picks. Because in theory, if they know they have 42 and 43, they could package that to move up. But I don't know if how they're trying to wait on this trade is they're going to wait till Green Bay is on the clock, or until the Jets, in theory, are on the clock at 42, then announce the trade. And now Green Bay is on the clock with 42 and 43. I don't know how they're trying to like ration this out, but I'm not sitting here saying this should be Jordan Love. I don't know that much about Jordan Love, to be quite honest with you. I don't think any of us can definitively say that Jordan Love is good or bad. We just haven't seen enough of him, or at least I know I have not seen enough of him to make a judgment on him.